good afternoon, everyone. So, may I request everybody to stay put. So, good afternoon. This is our part of our performance. Now, we have the grade 10. We'll have their debate for the topic of where do you prefer to work, here in the Philippines and in abroad. So we have here in the Philippines, we have the which is the affirmative side. Joy Ribitono, Miss Lisa Joy Inocencio, J.R. Estaron, and for the abroad, we have Jari Rondain, Jane Sibuco, and Iris Calvario. And our scribe is no other than Miss Demillo Villanueva. So, may I request Ma'am Lily to have the prayer for the start of our debate.
Let us pray for this afternoon activity. Heavenly Father, this afternoon we ask your guidance and blessings for the activity of the grade 10 to have their debate and for the achievement of the Demillo teacher for the evaluation of the classroom management. We ask your guidance and blessings that this afternoon activity will be fruitful and everyone can express their ideas and they can exchange different ideas that they need to find and clarify for the issue. So we ask your blessings, O God, in the name of Jesus our Lord. Amen.
Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, we witnessed the debate of selected grade 10 students in Kamasi High School. The topic is all about which do you prefer to work here or abroad. And now let's start.
May you prefer to work here at the country, which is the Philippines, to serve our country and to stand our nationalism and patriotism, and we want to serve our government because we want to have more utility.
We respect you for that, but I would prefer to work in abroad.
So will you prefer to work on abroad?
We would prefer to work in abroad to experience many more things, be it cultures and tradition. And most of all, in abroad we have more opportunities to get easily a job with a high salary. Compared in our country that in terms of job offers, we are lacking. And we don't get easily a job with a high salary.
I understand you, but how is your security in foreign country? It's obvious that the salary in other country is so very high, but the appearance in your chest is your security on your life, on your hand of the boss.
You have a great point. However, it also depends on us on where we will communicate to our master with all respect and lowliness. And according to the Republic Act number 10022 section 4, the state shall allow the deployment of OFWs only in countries where the rights of Filipino migrant workers are protected.
Yes, you're right for that. We know that if you're living in our country, you learn a lot of culture and tradition in other countries. But we forget our culture and tradition.
Maybe you're right, but it also depends on us as a Filipino citizen, on how we give value on our culture and tradition. Even if we're on foreign country having a different culture and tradition, we don't need to forget our own culture and tradition because it's on our mind and our heart.
In this generation of 21st century, how can you say that the Filipino teenage are act based on the culture and tradition of Filipino citizens?
I cannot totally say that the new generation the old generation, the culture and tradition of of our ancestors, but because of the new, but because of the new technology, but it's still alive. Even it's a value of changes.
Why don't you afraid in the news about the FW that they oppressed by the boss?
We don't afraid the news about the OFW that they oppressed by their boss because we have hope to God and through faith to them. He gave us guide and confidence to face many struggles and challenges. We are always on positive because through positivity we can always see the good outcomes and neglect the negative ones.
One of the reasons of going to abroad is resulted in a broken family. Because one of the members living in our country. What can you say about this?
Maybe you're right, according to your survey. But can you really say that most of the broken family is caused by the member who work on abroad? Can it just be that we want our family to have a good future ahead?
You're always in the negative experience of the Filipino netizen who are working on abroad. What can you say to the successful Filipino workers? Every time and then, we heard many news about OFWs who had a bad experience just like Mary Jane Veloso. We're not paying attention to the positive experience and outcomes of the OFWs because mostly the negative experience are always we can see and heard on radio and television.
Have a great point. Have a great point. It still depends on ourselves and government to support each other.
As a Filipino, every one of us have a role to our society. Each of us contributes to the progress of our country. So based on my observation, actually the two sides have a good point to defend each other's ideas. To have a patriotism to serve our country is our main obligation, and also to work on abroad it also contributes to the progress of our country.
What's that? Meron naman ma'am, nag-ano naman, nag-conclude naman.